This week we're learning about the Family Resource Center South Atlantic. Their Day-to-Day Dads program has been training fathers in this community for years. And joining me to discuss is the director of the program, Vernita Griffith. And so kind of you to join us. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
I feel very underdressed. You look terrific.
Thank you.
Tell me about the program.
So we are a responsible fatherhood and family strengthening program that offers a series of enrichment workshops for dads. And along with that, we have success coaching. So the dads get a success coach to work with them. We also have an employment specialist on staff. We incentivize our dads, we feed our dads, we get them there with transportation services, and our supportive services are extended to their family members and those that are in the household.
Well, that sounds there's no reason not to go.
Absolutely.
So who are the dads that participate in the program?
Well, they're all dads, so you don't have to be a bad dad. You just have to be a dad or a father figure to participate. We really care to have programming for dads who are young. So we try to really seek out those dads ages 16 to 24, and then those fathers who are incarcerated, because we go into the jails to do this program, and then formerly incarcerated dads.
So what are some of the challenges? You know, my parents divorced when I was young. And without a dad in the household, I mean, that's where we learn, right? Mm-hmm. We learn how to be a dad from our dads. Mm-hmm. So is that one of the challenges you're seeing with a lot of these fathers in the program?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
So a lot of the dads don't have good role models, or maybe a role model in the house. And so because I would say 99.9% of our dads don't get a manual on how to raise that particular child, then we're there to help with some instruction. And so that's what we do.
I wish you were around when I
know, right?
Well, actually, I do have another little one, so maybe I'll show up. The dads that are there, what do they take away from it, from the program itself? You said learning how to raise a child. Mm-hmm. It's hard to raise a child. They don't come with a how-to-do book. So what are some of the things they learn how to do?
Okay, there's 12 sessions, and they learn lots of different things. One workshop is focused on what it means to be a man. Another one talks about men's health. That's a hot topic. We have another workshop on grief and loss. A big one is communicating with mom. So there are 12 different sessions on different topics, but they also get to bond with other dads. And so there's a lot of sharing of information and a lot of bonding that goes on in those workshops.
So what advice would you have for fathers who are watching right now? They're on the couch, it's early in the morning.
Oh, are you going to put our telephone number up? They need to
absolutely.
Call us. I'd say call us. And then I would say come and join. We really make it very convenient for the dad. So we offer workshops in the morning, afternoon, evenings. We're in 3 different counties. I would say call the number and just check us out.
Now, you know, I hear a lot about dads. You know, society's changed. The traditional household, mom and dad and the kids, it's different. I said I come from a divorced household. How important is dad in the household? I think they're very important, but you tell me.
Okay, so they are major important. So there are lots of services out there for moms, and typically not so many for dads. And so to give it a balance, we're there to really give the dad the support that they need in employment, in connecting to resources, and really connecting with their kids, because at the end of our 12 weeks, we want to make sure that the dads know that they're important. And I think that really helps them to push forward, to connect with their kids, and to be successful in life. And so I would say dads are extremely important to the family.
Now, you were hired when you were 12, so
yes.
You've been there 20 years
12 and
now.
a half.
12 and a half. Well, thanks for being honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a while. Mm-hmm. Things change. Mm-hmm. What kind of transitions have you seen? Are the dads the same dads you saw, 20 years ago?
Well, no. So 20 years ago, of course, we weren't doing this program, but
right.
We were still working with families. And
yes.
So they're different because technology is different. When I started, no one had a cell phone, or they were like these really big cell phones. So I see that dads are, I want to say almost, I hate to say less connected, but they're connected in a different way.
Right.
So there's a lot of texting going on and not a whole lot of that face-to-face interaction. And so we really have to be intentional about how we connect with our kids, not just counting that text or that email as a connection, but really touching our kids and you know, touching our families.
You know, that's so important. I do a lot of that too, and I think, well, I've communicated today, and that's not really what we're talking about, is it?
No, there's nothing like the touch. There's nothing like the hug. I mean, when you remember your family or the connections you've had with an adult, you really remember grandma's hug or grandpa's hug or the pat on the back.
That is so true. Any general advice for families watching?
I would say to do whatever it takes to stay connected enough to support your children. So if you find yourself pulling away from each other as adults, stay connected and get the resources that you need to stay connected to each other so that you can support your children.
I really enjoyed the conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And of course, thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. And if you would like more or to know more about the show or view previous episodes, visit our website at raleighcw.com and myrdctv.com. I'm Bill LeMay, and thank you for watching Community Matters. We'll see you next week.